Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing movies, and yes, this list will be based on movies and it will be based on French lesbian movies. You need to go ahead and go watch if you haven't watched it yet, and most of them are actually classics. Yes, it's not basically the modern movies, it's the ones that I feel like they was personally very underrated and it needed more spotlight. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off with The Page Turner. It was released in 2006. It's a drama slash music after failing the audition of the prestigious music school because of the rude behavior of one of the testers. A girl takes revenge by gaining the trust of the same woman some years later and becoming basically indispensable for her. They actually end up getting into a very complicated love affair that actually ended up affecting their musical journey as well. This movie actually got a 7 out of a 10 rating, and it's actually a very cute movie. I would definitely rate it a 7 out of a 10 as well. Hopefully in the future they would actually go ahead and remake it and maybe put a little bit more spice to it. And then we have Sentille. The movie got extremely low ratings. It actually got a 4 out of a 10. It was released in 2021. It's an action slash crime slash drama. Transferred home after a traumatizing combat mission, a lesbian soldier uses her basically faith skills to hunt down the man who hurt her sister. The movie deserves a higher rating. It's very emotional and also very deep at the same time. It doesn't focus much on her, relationship, personal relationship. It's more about her basically getting revenge and basically trying to figure out a one how to move on what happened to her sister. So it's way beyond romance. It's more like an action type of vibe. And then we have You Will Be Mine. Emma lives on her own, her parents' huge flat in Lyon. She offers her only friend Marie to rent a bedroom in the flat so that this one could pursue her studies of piano at a local academy. From the day Mary moves in, we can see that the development of a difficult lesbian relationship between the two girls actually ends up happening. Emma becomes obsessed by Mary, and basically this can actually end up being something very confusing and very toxic, as at the same time they are friends and now they are living together and now they are starting to develop feelings for one another, and we all know that they can be very complicated. Moving forward, we have Vic plus Flo, so a bear. Two lesbians ex-cons, Victoria and Florence, are trying to make a new life in backwoods, seeking peace and quietness. The couple slowly begin to feel under siege as Vic's probation office keeps unexpectedly popping up, and a strange woman in the neighborhood soon turns out to be and basically someone that's trying to bring them down by basically showing everything that they have done in the past. This one is actually a crime drama and it was very popular when it was released, and I feel like this was actually one of those lesbian movies that got super underrated. I just like how the two women they stood together through it all. And then we have The Experimenting Angels. After an actress makes an intimate confession, a filmmaker starts an experiment project about the nature of female and how the forbidden can sometimes exchange excitement. Meanwhile, two apparitions set forth as a mission they may sign a disaster up for. The filmmaker is actually one of those that actually ends up getting into a situation. The movie got very low ratings and it got a 5 out of a 10 rating, which is very low, and I kind of get it. I'm not against it. I don't really like the movie. It's too slow. I feel like it just wasn't giving what it's supposed to give, but hey, to each their own. And then we have The Repetition. Louise and Natalie's childhood friendships gets tangled in jealousy, unrest, relationships, and tragedy after college. After seeing each other after 10 years, the obsession and attraction between them becomes more and more intense. The movie was released in 2001. It got a 6 out of a 10 rating. Honestly, I feel like it did deserve a higher rating, especially for being released in 2001, and so having this type of plot is very interesting if you ask me. If you guys would like to see a full review regarding this movie, please let me know down below in the comments. And if you have watched it, let me know if it definitely worth the watch, yes or no, or should we just go ahead and skip it. And then moving forward, we have one of those classic movies that you have to go ahead and watch. And I feel like this one is actually also very well known, and it's called Knife Heart. It's a drama horror mystery set in Paris, summer 1979. And it's a producer when Louise, her editor and companion, leaves her. She attempts to get her back by making a more ambitious film with the filmmaker. The movie got a 6 out of a 10 rating. There is a lesbian intense situation and also at the same time a very toxic situation that develops. It's very beautiful, very intense, and very toxic. We all know how things can get once you meet someone, but you guys are just on the different pages and you guys just have different visions on how to make things happen. And then we have The Chinese Botanist's Daughter, released in 2006. It's a drama romance set in at a house of famous Chinese botanist teacher. His daughter and a female intern fall in love with each other, a forbidden love that must be kept a secret. The movie was actually very popular when it was released and it got amazing feedbacks from the fans. And you know, the quality, by the fact that it was released in 2006, I have to say the quality is definitely top notch. And I really like basically the relationship that the two had. You can see that they really cared for each other, but they was also very aware that whatever they had going on needed to be kept a secret because that would have put a lot of people in danger, and they just got that message very clear. Moving forward, we have Clara Summer. Clara and Zoe are excited to be off the summer camp for a week of adventure. Zoe quickly hooks up with Sebastian and then is devastated to find he's dating her just to impress his friends. Filing Zoe when turns to Clara, telling her she loves her. That's where the two actually ends up embarking on a difficult situation because they are friends and one revealed they have feelings for the other. We all know that how they can go actually very good or it can go actually very bad. The movie was released in 2002, and to be honest, this one is not my cup of tea. Maybe if they decide to remake it in the future, it will convince me. And then we have Les Amants du Flore, biographical film about 20th century philosopher couple Jean-Paul Sartre and Simone and their relationship in Paris in the 20s. It was released in 2006. The movie got a 6 out of a 10 rating, and there is a lesbian love situation that happens. And to be honest, I low-key really enjoyed watching this movie. I feel like it's very realistic. It's based on true events. So every time a movie can bring that to the spotlight, I feel like it only makes it better and even more interesting to watch. So if you haven't watched it yet, I would truly highly recommend you also go ahead and do so because this one is definitely worth the watch, and 6 out of a 10 rating is not fair. It should have at least got a 8. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will help us out tremendously when it comes to growth and just taking things to the next level, doing more upgrading and just in general, thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been showing. And also, if I have left out any other French movies that is underrated that's not on this list, please drop it down below in the comments. It will be very helpful so I can go ahead and look it out, and just also give my opinion on it. And I also want to say, I really hope you all go ahead and go watch these movies. Like I said, they are underrated. They need more support. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next video, and goodbye.